Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty. This is Letty Sparkle. Welcome and welcome back if you've been here already. I'm a crazy 5-year-old. I'm a crazy 35-year-old makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, consider subscribing to my channel, hit notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. So today's look, as you can see, is all Revolution from the title. So we did a full face of Makeup Revolution and I come up with this look here. And yes, I'm pretty happy with how my makeup turned out. But if you want to see what sort of products I used and everything, then yeah, just please keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so you're nice and close now. So as you know by the intro, we're just going to do a full face of Makeup Revolution. This is my entry for the Creator Revolution competition they've got going on TikTok. So I'm very excited to film this. So it's going to be like a full face of Makeup Revolution. Some of them are my favourite products, some of them are products that I have because I don't have anything else to use. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So I need to moisturise my skin, which I forgot to do. Let me just do that quickly. Okay, so I'm using the Stick Foundation Fast Base from Revolution in F8. I absolutely, there you go. I love this foundation. It is one of my favourite ones. My favourite one is the XX Revolution. But the one I've got is too dark for me at the moment. So I'm using this one. Blimey. This is enough. Okay, so that's the foundation all blended in. It does look a bit light, but that's mainly because of the lights and everything. For concealer, I'm going to go with the XX Revolution in CX 8.5. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. I really like this concealer as well. I'm going to put a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And again, blend it in with the clean side of the sponge. I'm just going to go over my eyelid just because I don't have a primer from them. Just to kind of prime my eyes. My eyelids for the eyeshadow. I don't normally do my base first, but I don't know, at the moment I just keep doing it. I much prefer doing my eyes first because then I don't have to worry about my base when I do my eyes. Okay. I'm going to set my under eyes now. I'm going to use the Revolution Bake and Finish. I don't bake though with this. I just literally apply it as I would do normally in my Laura Mercier. It's quite a nice powder. I'll just put a little bit on the lid and take it with my setting brush and then just tap it on. And then blend it. Oh, it's really stuck in my corner there. I just literally do it under my eyes. And it's just literally to set that concealer in place because it's really, really quite white. I'm not very keen on it. Just remembered I have this little palette. So I'm just going to contour with a little bit with this shade here. I'm going to use an angle brush for that. Just a little bit. And a little bit up here. And then what I'm going to do, with the same setting brush I've just used on my eyes, I'm going to take this like yellowy shade here, just to pop that under my eyes to kind of take some of that white cast off. To kind of bring it back down to kind of earth. I don't really think that's worked, but sorry, I've got really, really itchy nose. It does look really weird. It will look better. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with my bronzer Reloaded. I've dropped it and it fell and it broke. Can you see? I hate breaking things, but it happens. So there's not a lot I can do about it once it's done. So I'm just going to go in with that bronzing shade, just to kind of warm up the face. I've obviously not set the rest of my face yet. I will set it in a minute. For blush, I've got like my blush palette here. So it's really old, it's even broken. I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two. Just on a small little brush like this. This is a very pigmented blush. Just a little bit goes a really, really long way. Okay. So I'm just going to highlight, and I'm using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe highlighting brush. I'm going to go into this shade here, which is like one of my favourites from the palette. This is a brilliant palette. It's just such a beautiful highlight. Put a little bit under my brows as well, and then a little bit in between my eyes. Like so. Okay, and to set it, I'm going to go in with the Radiant Skin Finish in Radiance. It's the Revolution Pro Skin Finish, sorry, in Radiance. It's like a powder, but it's like a really dewy, glowy sort of powder, so it does give you like a really, really nice glow. And that's what we're going, it's like the glow factor I want here. I want it to be really, really glowy. Do my brows quickly. For the brows, I'm using my Revolution brow pencil. So I'm just going to give them a quick brush. I'm not going to do a lot to them, to be honest. I do like this pencil, but it's not like the best thing, you know, ever. So I'm just going to quickly fill in like the bits that I know need filling in. The bits that I don't like, more like. Just like so. Okay, ooh. Like I said, I don't do a lot to my brows. I'm just going to leave them like this, because the more I try and play with them, the worse they look. So it is what it is. Okay, now for eyeshadows, I've got two palettes. I've got the Revolution X Sophie Extra Spice palette and the Revolution Flawless Forever Flawless in Bezel Paradise. I don't really like this palette, but it's got some really lovely bright colours in it. So I'm going to try and use the Soph X palette, which I do love, I'm not going to lie. It's a beautiful palette, it's very colourful. So I might do something pinky, bright pink and yellowy and maybe sunsetty. We'll see how we get on. So, being a full face of Makeup Revolution, obviously I wanted to keep it all Makeup Revolution. So that was the plan. Let's just bring it a little bit closer just so you can see my eyes. So I'm going to go in first of all with the shade 21, which is this shade here. I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is a Spectrum B10. I'm really loving the Spectrum brushes. I kind of seem to be reaching for them more than my other like brushes, to be honest. Okay, that's blended out beautifully. Same on this eye. Then I'm going to go into Sweet and Sour, which is the orange. I'm going to use a bigger, fluffier brush. Something like the Sigma E40. And just kind of go at the top of that one. Just to kind of blend that shade out into my brow bone like this. So it's a bit more seamless. Oh, move that back. It's again a really, really lovely pigmented shade, and it blends beautifully. This palette is incredible. I forget how nice it is actually. And then what I'll do, I'll go back in again in a minute with the pink to kind of intensify that as well. And then with the same Sigma brush, I'm going to go into Vitamin C, which is the yellow. And I'm going to take that again where the orange is and just kind of blend that in. Just to kind of bring a little bit of like sunsetty kind of vibes to the look. So I'm going to take like a small packer brush and I'm going to go back into the shade 21, which is that pink shade there. And I'm just going to pop that again in the crease area, but I'm kind of packing it rather than blending it now. Just going to pack it on a bit stronger. Like so. Same on this eye. Just want to bring the vibrancy of the pink back to give it a bit more depth. Again, at this moment in time, we're just patting it in. I'm going to bring it all the way in to the inner corner of my eye, because we probably are going to do a cut crease in a May, and I kind of want that all like nice and blended. Back with the Spectrum B10, I'm just going to kind of blend, no extra product, kind of blend that with a little bit of the orange, especially in the outer corner, and a little bit in here as well. And the orange is called Sweet and Sour, the one I've used. And then again, back in with the same brush, go into Vitamin C and go just above the orange, almost to the outskirts of the orange. Okay, now what I'm going to do is with a smaller brush, this is the Spectrum A12, and I have got two of these. Where's the other one? Because this one's dirty. Oh, I found a clean one. So the A12, I'm going to go into shade Mold One, which is like a purpley pink colour down here. And I'm going to pop that in my like outer V area. I'm just going to pat it like that. Okay, I'm going to cut the crease quickly, and to cut the crease I'm going to use the the Revolution cut crease canvas. Now the brush on this is too much, so I'm just going to take a little bit off, put a little bit on my eye, and then with a flat brush, this is a P. Louise one, I'm just going to kind of spread that out to where I want my cut crease to be. Do the same on this side and I'll be right back. They're not really looking the same, which is really annoying. But the more I'm fixing them, the worse they're looking, so I'm just going to leave them like this. So I'm going to go in with the gold shade from this palette here, and then I'm going to go in probably to this one to kind of blend that into the edge there. So I'm going to take a nice like flat packing brush, something like this one. This is an LA Splash. It's called a setting brush, but I really like it for this sort of thing. And you may not pick up great because obviously it is a shimmer, so it might be better on your finger, which I will try in a minute as well. And then on the other side, go in with Romance, that like burgundy-ish shade, just to kind of blend that. Oh, sugar, just went to the wrong shade. Just to kind of blend all that in like together at the end there. My nose is still so itchy. Okay, I like how that looks. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, I've got this liner here, which is the Revolution, XX Revolution Magnetics liquid liner. And it's kind of like a purpley pinky thing. So I'm just gonna try and line my cut crease. It might be a mistake, but we're gonna see. What I'll do is, if it's really bad, I'll just cover it in glitter. I mean, I'm not hating it, I'm not loving it. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry. I probably will add some glitter. Okay, I'm gonna do the same on this side, and I'll be right back. Well, off camera, I decided to do the liner on the bottom lash as well, just to kind of give it a little something extra. And I quite like it, so I'm gonna do the same on this side now. However, I must say, this liner is really burning my eye. It's kind of getting my shape, and then I'll go back in and add another layer. But it's really, really burning my eye. Okay, which is not nice. I've already kind of hurt my eye there. So that's how it's looking. I might go in with it with another layer once it's all like dry and everything, to see what it looks like. But I'm going to go under the eyes now. So for under the eyes, I'm kind of going to go with a bit of more like purpley tones. So I might go in with Adventure from this palette here. I'm going to take that in like kind of be an A13 by Spectrum. I'm just going to kind of, yeah, I'm just going to take that under my eye. It's very pigmented, I didn't realise it was going to be that pigmented. With the Spectrum A12, I'm going to go in with Island, which is this one here, to kind of blend that one out a little bit. Oh, into the wrong one. And I think I might have just ruined the whole look, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with like a fluffy brush like this. It's kind of like a flat fluffy brush, but I think for what I need it for at the moment, it might be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with Adventure. I'm gonna pop that just in kind of the outer V, just to kind of bring that purple into the look a bit more. Just like so, and then I'm going to blend all of that out, and then I'm going to go back in with the the liner anyway, so I'm not worried about the liner at this moment in time. I'm going to go back in with Vitamin C and Sweet and Sour and just kind of like bring that under the eye as well as down here a little bit, just to kind of marry everything together. Okay. So I like how that looks. I'm going to go back in with the eyeliner now, just to kind of line that again. Just on the edges really, more than anything, because where I've like taken it off, it does need redoing. So I do like how that looks. I think it needs a little bit of glitter. So although this isn't Makeup Revolution, please ignore that. And let me just see. I think just one little layer. Yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So that's how it looks with a little bit of glitter. And I think that looks really, really cool. Just going to let that dry for a minute. And then I'm just going to pop some, do the inner corner a little bit. And for that, I'm going to use just this highlighter that I've got out already. I'm going to take it on just a small flat brush and highlight my inner corner. Now in my eyes need something, I'm not really sure what it is. I'm going to pop some mascara on. This is the Revolution mascara. Just waiting for that little block to dry, but this is what it looks like with mascara on. So I do think that looks nice. I mean, the eyeliner could be a bit more, you know, wow. Might just add a little line under, like so. I'm going to put another layer of mascara on in a moment, because I don't really want to put lashes on. Just because I've run out of my lash glue. Which is annoying, because this look would look really, really cool with lashes on, wouldn't it? But yeah, so for lipstick, I've only got not many lipsticks. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution. This is the lip liner in Glory. It's quite a dark. Ooh, okay, found a sharpener. It's all sharpened. It is like a very dark brown. This isn't the best liner, to be honest. It's quite stiff. It feels like really waxy and creamy in a way. Not keen on that, actually. Let's bring that a little bit because you can't really see me. I'm going to go in with this Revolution. I think this is from I Love Revolution. Mint Chocolate lipstick. It's like a very cool tone brown. It's a very unusual colour for me, to be honest. Very, very cool toned. But I'm not actually hating it. I think with the actual lip liner, actually it looks quite nice. And then for the top of it, I'm going to go in with a little bit of lip gloss. When it's all glossy and stuff, I quite like it. It's like one of those tingly glosses. So I'm just going to clean this little bit of mascara off. And I'm going to go with another layer of mascara quickly. To spray my face, I'm going to use my XX Revolution spray. This is a very glowy one, actually. I'm just going to get this off. This is all dry. Okie dokie. I'm just going to go with a little blending brush and just kind of bring that down a little bit. I think that looks really cool. Okay. forgot how much I love this palette. It's such... Oh, it's run out. Oh, it hasn't. I think it's run out of battery. How much I love this palette and how much I love Revolution. The makeup. I'm just going to bring my hair down to kind of make it look like I've kind of made some sort of an effort. So this is the final look. Let me give you a little close-up. Yeah, so I love how my look came out. I can't believe how good this palette actually is. Obviously I dipped into a little bit of the purple from the other palette, but mostly it was the ConcealXX Revolution palette, and yeah, I do love it. It's a great palette. I'm really liking my lip combo as well. Yeah, quite a nice cool tone brown. I like it. I think it kind of looks nice with the eye look as well. I didn't realise I didn't have like a liner, like a black liner and stuff, and my black Revolution liner has run out, so that's why I haven't used this one, like to align my eye, to do the wing. But yeah, I really like the look I came out with. I hope you enjoyed this video. Something quite quick and easy really, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.